Well, hello, family. You may have heard or even read the scripture John 14:6, where Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life, and no one comes to the Father but by me." Now, I'm going to explain to you what this means. So Jesus was talking to his 12 disciples who were Tanakh and Torah following Jews who were part of the 12 tribes of Israel. They were from the tribe of Judah. Now, they had studied the scriptures, memorized and practiced the Torah and Tanakh day and night. This is something that was the center part of their life, was God, worshiping Yahweh and knowing God. But at the same time, they still didn't even know who God was, because Jesus tells them, "You don't know the Father, but I do." So it's interesting to know that since these guys are the chosen ones and they practice these laws and they memorize them and practice all the traditions, you think they would know God by this time. He even tells the Pharisees in John 8 that you don't know my Father. Through all these traditions for over 1,000 years, Israel doesn't know God in a personal way is very interesting and very odd, because they should be the closest to God, right? Jesus talks to his disciples and tells them, you already know the way to the Father. You already know this way. And they said, well, we don't know the way. And he said, I've shown you the way. You've been with me this whole time. How could you not know the way? So Jesus is trying to explain to them that they already knew this way. They already knew the way to the Father. He was trying to tell them that him, them, and the Father were all one, that the kingdom dwelt within them. It wasn't in some place. It was never to be observed, but always inside. That's what he was trying to explain. That's why when he said Abba Father, he said Abba Father like Papa, like a real close father would be. You know, Israel having this relationship or worshiping this father who demanded sacrifice, who demanded worship, in my opinion, was not the same father. Because otherwise he wouldn't have said, you don't know my Father. The law is what brought condemnation, and this is what brought separation between them and God. Jesus was talking about a personal consciousness, the kingdom all inside of you. It was never an outward thing. So Jesus was their way to the Father because they knew no other way. They practiced all these traditions, but they still don't know the way to the Father. So Jesus was explaining that the Father was always in them. There was no separation ever. So now I'm telling you that you could be someone's way to the Father by showing them that the kingdom is within them. You're their way, you're their truth, and you're their life, which is the kingdom inside of them. So I'm here to tell you that I'm showing you the way, which is the kingdom inside of you. God has never been separate from you. God has always been inside of you. Have a good one.